Yo, 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 what's going on? I'm back at it again, y'all, hitting y'all with video after video. It's New Year's Day, so I gotta hit y'all with these 2 or 3 videos, man, because I ain't been on here in a minute. I think the last time I came on here was, before the last video, I forgot, was, Fabulous, the Young OG project for Christmas. So, hitting y'all with some new stuff. And today is another tops list. My top hip hop albums of 2014. I didn't get to do it, yesterday because I had to go to work yesterday, so I had other things I had to do before the new year came in, so I didn't get to do my list. So here is my list of my top 10 hip hop albums of 2014, and we're gonna start off with number 10. And if y'all watched my last video, I said something about this guy uh on my top singles video, and he was, I think, maybe number 8. No, he was number 8. He was like top 5, I think. And that's Kevin Gates. Did Luca Brasi too. Featuring I think it was a Gangsta Grills. I think it was Gangsta Grills. DJ Drama on that joint. That Luca Brasi too was. I'm not even a Kevin Gates fan. Let's get that. This is like my first official listen to a Kevin Gates mixtape ever. Cause that last one he put out, I wasn't really feeling that one. I heard maybe 5 songs and then I didn't. I was like, maybe, I don't know. He just wasn't. I wasn't feeling it. But this Luca Brasi 2 is dope. You know what I'm saying? From let me see on my phone. Like I got that joint on my phone like that. For one, that I don't get tired. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna go to hold up. Where you at, Kevin Gates? Oh, here we go. From the intro to the I Don't Get Tired to Perfect Imperfection to Out the Mud, Thugged Out, Talk on Phones, Don't Panic, In My Feelings, Wild Ride, like this whole mixtape is just dope from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? And this is the first official mixtape that I listened to with this guy from 1 to how many on here? Like 18, 1 to 18, top to bottom, production on point. Only thing I didn't like was when he used that raspy ass voice on a couple of songs, but other than that, flawless mixtape. I might as well call it album because you can buy it on iTunes. Number nine, Ludacris, Burning Bridges EP. Came out of nowhere, extremely dope. 6 songs, every one of them was dope. Only thing I didn't like was that Rick Ross verse, and that was about it. Everything else was flawless. So we're gonna go on. Number 8. This is an album. Might as well say an album. He put it out as a mixtape, but this shit, he should have sold this. This should have been his album. It came out earlier in the year, and a lot of people probably forgot about this mixtape. CG-Hiphop the Prince, Historia, Black History Project. Bruh, Kanye West executive produced the whole thing, and top to bottom, this could have been in my top 5, yo, if it wouldn't have came out so earlier in the year. But I've been on CG-Hiphop for a minute, from the Royal Flush mixtape, to his first mixtape he put out, I forgot the name of it, but I remember he had a sick ass intro with Martin Luther King at the beginning. Can't think of the name of it now, but CG-Hiphop is very underrated. He's with good music, so I know Kanye got him. I know he's cooking, and he got a really when his album finally does drop, he's got a lot to live up to because this mixtape is the best mixtape of his career. Number 7, Chicago guy, Mick Jickens, The Waters. The Waters was just fucking phenomenal. New guy, never heard of him before, but it gets much play. You know what I'm saying? Mick Jickens is dope, and I love how every single one of the songs has something to do with water. I love his flow, his raspiness, and I think him and Joey Badass collab was really dope. Number 6, Freddie Gibbs, Mad Libs, Pinata. It's just overall dope. What the hell was Jeezy thinking? Like, I don't know if Jeezy was holding this man back or what he was doing, but Freddie Gibbs showed that he can put a project out and it be dope as hell. And I'm late to this project. I didn't know I'm like, Freddie Gibbs, I know who he was, but I'm like, dang, but I I heard this joint, yeah, dope. And now top 5. And I know y'all gonna be pissed at me because this one is not number 1 like on everybody else's list, but Run the Jewels with Run the Jewels 2. Extremely dope album, very energetic, and it's a very energetic album. All the beats are hard knocking and smacking you in the face. I didn't like, oh boy, what's his name, LP, for some reason, his rap style. I didn't like that. Killer Mike killed it though. Killer Mike is what really made me like this album. Like content wise, lyrical content wise, this album is dope. Beats wise is dope. LP did really, really good on the beats though. I will give him that. Production is top notch. But Run the Jewels 2 with Run the Jewels with Run the Jewels 2. I didn't even listen to the first one either, so I'm new to Run the Jewels, and this shit is dope. Anything Killer Mike touches, he gonna flame anyway. Alright, number 4, y'all gonna be mad at me for this one too. Logic, Under Pressure. Logic put up, this is one of his best material he's put out. Logic is fucking dope. And that's all it is to it, man. Under Pressure it's just a phenomenal album. And I always call him White Boy, but the White Boy was spitting, man. No, even though he's not white, but the boy put out a complete project. It wasn't a Kendrick Lamar project, but nonetheless, it was his story, and the beats were really dope. Great concepts, lyrical ability is nice. His flow is retarded. So, Logic, number 4, Under Pressure. Number 3, Big Crit, Cadillactica. And if y'all looked at my last video, he had the top single for me last year with Mount Olympus. Cadillactica was just a dope concept album from Crit. It was what I wanted from him from Live with the Underground. This is what I wanted from Live in the Underground. For him to be completely different from his mixtapes and his CDs and whatever else he's put out since he's been out, since Crit was here. And this right here is what made me like, yo, okay, Crit can rap, produce, and he can do it all. And also he can bring other people in and they can help him, you know what I'm saying, redefine his sound, like when Raphael Sadiq or Rico Love or a couple other people that he came in with production. Number 2, this one might be a surprise to some, but I have been listening to this CD since it came out at the beginning of the year, and this was the first review that I did for this channel. I think back in maybe June. This is the first review I did on this channel, and that I started this channel with, and it's still one of my favorite albums to listen to. I've been rocking this album all year, and that is Isaiah Rashad with Sylvia Demo. He started the year off right for TDE, you know what I'm saying? Then Schoolboy Q came right behind him. Then SZA came back, you know what I'm saying, behind him. And then who else came? What's his name? Ab-Soul came next. Ab-Soul was a disappointment though, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But Sylvia Demo, arguably one of the best albums to come out this year, but it doesn't get the praise it deserves because it came out so early in the year. I think it came out maybe January, February. Not much press like that. It had a killer J-Rock and Schoolboy Q verse on that Shot You Down. Hereditary was dope. Freaking Soliloquy was monster. This was just an overall good ass album. If you got the money, go buy this album. Like, go in the store and buy it. Go on iTunes and help that. Because Isaiah Rashad is a fucking dope ass MC. He's up and coming. He made the Double XL cover last year. And I thought he was going to do it. And I can't wait to see what he comes up with next. He's from the South like me, man. I think he's like a younger Southern Kendrick, if you ask me. He's like a Southern version of Kendrick a little bit. He's only like 21, 22 years old. And Sylvia Demo was just extremely dope. A lot of different stories he's telling about his life and what was going on with him and how he grew up and his dad and his family, and he just put a lot of thought into this project, and I can appreciate it. So Sylvia Demo, Isaiah Rashad, my number 2 hip hop album for this year. And number one, y'all know I'm a stan. I'm a stan. I know. I ain't gonna lie. I put J. Cole on a pedestal, man, but he came through with this tape. Yeah, mom, my stuff in here. I'm waiting on him. That was my mom. Sorry about that. J. Cole, 2014, Forest Hills Drive, #1 hip hop album of this year. Came out of nowhere, out of thin air, 3 weeks before he dropped it. No singles, no radio, no promo, none of that. It was just a fucking dope album from top to bottom, from Wet Dreams to '03 Adolescence to January 28th to Fire and Squad. Even Saint Tropez was it's growing on me. So apparently has grown on me. Love Yours has grown on me. Top to bottom, great album. And this I feel like should have been J. Cole's first official album. If this would have been after Friday Night Lights, he wouldn't get the looked upon how he does now. Because a lot of people, oh, he's boring, this, that, and the other. If this would have came out after Friday Night Lights dropped, I think he would have shocked a lot of people. But yeah, man, that's my top list. Honorable mentions was Nicki Minaj, Pink Print, Schoolboy Q, Oxymoron, Childish Gambino with Quai / Stone Mountain, YG, My Crazy Life, and Cause with Cause and Effect. So my top 10 is Kevin Gates, Luca Brasi 2. Number 9, Ludacris, Burning Bridges. Number 8, Zaha the Prince, Historia, the history of Black History Project. Number 7, Nick Jenkins, The Waters. Number 6, Freddie Gibbs featuring Madlib with Pinata. Run the Jewels with Run the Jewels 2. Logic with Under Pressure. Big Crit, Cadillactica. Number 2, Isaiah Rashad with Sylvia Demo. And number 1, J. Cole, 2014 Forest Hills Drive. And if y'all didn't know, I'm from the South, so I'm from the Carolinas, so I big up my boy Cole. I'm not one of those people that's gonna say all his albums were the best in the world, or nah. This 2014, he proved something this year, and he proved that you don't have to sell your soul to the radio and do radio friendly hits to have a great album, because I think he's already gold, and his album wasn't even out a month, so gotta bravo that. So anyways, I'ma holler at y'all, man. That was my top 10 hip hop albums of 2014. Hopefully 2015 brings us something extremely good, because the fourth quarter of 2014 came out. We had some great albums, man. A lot of people don't want to say we had good albums this year, but 2014 had great albums. So I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Gotta go to work.